Hi everyone, welcome to the Skillhouse channel. My name is Vivek Kumar and I'll be your host for today. Skillhouse is a virtual learning space that brings together engineering students and top industry experts. We help students acquire industry-level technical skills alongside their graduation course to create better developers for the future. Hi Jaideep.
Hi sir.
And today on our show, like I said, we have Jaideep. Now, Jaideep is a student of Skillhouse. He's taken Skillhouse courses along with his main curriculum of engineering. And he's got placed with a software company called Aykan, which is based in Mangalore, and with a package of 5 lakhs per annum. Jaideep, welcome again.
Thank you, sir.
Jaideep, you've got placed in Aykan via Skillhouse. Are you excited?
Yes, sir. I am excited. And thanks to my mentor. And this is important to me, sir.
Okay. Now, Jaideep, you said that, you talked about your mentor and you talked about why this is important for you. Now, the question is that, why is it important for you?
Yes, sir. It is important because I got placed in the 3rd year itself.
Wow.
And the interview process was so easy. It is not filtering process through the aptitude and the group discussion. It is purely based on the skills. Whatever you have, they will evaluate us based on the skills. So it's good to know that I selected based on the skills.
Excellent.
Yes.
Jaideep, now what interests me is this whole interview process. Could you just elaborate on it? What were the rounds? How was your evaluation process? Could you just shed a little light on that?
Okay, sir. As a fresher, there was no aptitude and group discussion. It was purely based on the skill and whatever they taught in the Skillhouse, like the technologies, the concept that they told in the Skillhouse training, those all helped me to clear the interview. The interview was...
Which were those technologies that...
like Microsoft concept like C#, Web API, Angular, like TypeScript.
So your questions were based on these
those technologies.
So Jaideep, just to be clear, now your company Aykan, it's working on these technologies, right?
Yes, sir.
Yes. My question is that, just to be clear, where these languages and technology, were they a part of your curriculum?
And our syllabus only teach the languages, and you know that engineering colleges in the first year they will teach C, then in the second year they will switch to Java. There is no integration. In the Skillhouse, first we learned C#, then with the help of the C# we developed a web API. Then for the UI part, they taught us TypeScript, which from that we learned Angular. So we will integrate all the parts that we learned, sir. But in the current syllabus, they will teach you Java and we will write code. But after that, there is no use. Like those are the language only. We are not developing anything. Like we are not integrating all those parts. There were many projects, but it is not as it is not comparable to the Skillhouse training. They will all like
all
that.
Right. Very good. Jaideep, you talked about C# and you said that these are outside the regular curriculum. Why did you want to learn it outside the regular curriculum?
Like sir, for learning I have to watch through the YouTube tutorials and all. But you know that for learning anything, consistency is main. Like in our day to college subjects, we will learn consistently.
Correct.
But we are learning some technologies,
new technologies.
Yes. So if I start online like YouTube tutorial or Udemy, other courses, it is based on my interest. If I get free today, then I will learn. But in the Skillhouse, there will be a specific time, like 1 hour duration. Like everyone is joining, so I have to join at that time only.
Correct.
So there is a consistency.
Correct.
And they will give you an assignment. There is more excitement that I have to complete it by the day itself, and like that, sir.
Okay.
It is so consistent and it is good, sir.
It is consistent and it's good. Yes, consistency is the key.
Yes, sir.
Now, Jaideep, we've been talking about Skillhouse. Why did you choose Skillhouse?
Sir, when they come to our college, they said like they will teach you teach you how the real world works, like how the programming and the new technologies are going in the real world. I took many courses like in the free tutorials like YouTube and all. So I thought it is affordable price. So I took that. And I am not regretting it, sir. Actually, they are teaching at the versionizing. I am bit. It is difficult to understand. Like if you watch the YouTube tutorials, there will be a commit message. All those are there. They will help to solve the conflicts also. But when we are doing, when we get error, in that time our trainer will help us. Like we can raise the question at that time only. If you are watching other tutorials, we have to search, like we have to find a word for the Google, like searching.
Correct. Stop your YouTube video and then go and type.
Then sometimes we will not get a perfect word, and the result, the reaching for the result is less. So when our trainer is teaching a live classes, we can directly ask them. Suppose if we hesitate to answer, we can Google it. Suppose we didn't get that answer, next day we can again ask the same question, and he will teach us. They are professionally training, and the trainers are actually professional working. They are in the working field only. They will give their own input, like some efficient way of writing code will be there, no sir.
That's true.
Like there will it will be there. So they will give their own ideas, like what they follow. They will give that idea. So it is very good, very much good, sir.
Excellent. Maybe you were talking about an hour a day. This hour a day, was it flexible, or in the evening, or was it after college? Or when was this timing?
In the Skillhouse, we can choose our own timing, sir. Like suppose we are free around 7 to 8, we can choose that duration. There are slots available, sir, 8 to 9.
In the evenings.
Suppose our roommates are there, sir. If they miss one class also, the trainer will ask, are you free tomorrow 7 a.m.? They will take the classes.
Oh, that's nice. This is 1 hour per day, right?
It is actually 1 hour per day, but if some errors comes, it may varies to 15 minutes early or 15 minutes late. Like they will engage, sir.
But 1 hour per day is more,
like they will finish a concept, like they will make sure that our students that their all doubts are cleared, and they will finish one concept like that.
Okay. Again, this is a personal feeling I have. And I always felt that sometimes you'd spend an hour in traffic if you want offline class, because there's always a debate about online and offline classes. And again, I prefer that, instead of spending 1 hour in traffic, wouldn't be better that I spend 1 hour training rather than going for class? What's your opinion?
It's opinion, like the Skillhouse is a bit different, sir. Like the online session, many of them think like a Udemy and YouTube courses, that is pre-recorded courses.
Correct.
But it is live classes, and the mentor is always asking, have you understood the concept and all. And in that way it is good, sir.
It is much better.
Much better.
The online way is much better because you have this one-to-one interaction.
They will make sure that we are clear with all the concept they taught.
Right. Yeah, it's helped you also. Right? Jaideep, you were comfortable online.
Yes.
Did they clarify all your questions that you had?
They will answer. There will be a team of 6 members, sir.
That's a small.
One trainee can concentrate on 6 people. In 1 hour, they can definitely concentrate on the 6 people. So they will try to solve the problem. If not, they will engage in the tomorrow sessions will be there now.
Okay, so there's always, they will come back in case it's not solved today. They will always come back and try to get to solve the problem.
Sir. Our trainer Manjunath, sir, he also like that. If like we are having the session from 8 to 9. Suppose we got error at 8:45. It is difficult. Like it is a lunch time. Okay. He will say that I will explain this tomorrow. Like that, sir.
All right. You talked about your mentor, Manjunath, sir.
Yes.
Correct? Could you just tell us more about him?
Yes, he's a working professional in a MNC company, Bengaluru, and he have more than 10 year plus experience.
And 10 years experience with what sort of technologies?
I think he's good at C sharp, sir.
C sharp. That's the Microsoft. And
yes, sir. Like he will give more suggestion on the shortcut, like his own way of doing the codes in
efficient way of doing the code.
Like if you want to write like link query will be there. It will be of 4 to 5 line. He will just say that dot include is there.
Okay. I think that may be a very good shortcut for people who are listening also. Now you're giving tips, Jaideep, to people.
Yes, sir. They will give their own tips, like do in a more efficient and better way.
Right.
So our mentor is good, sir.
Excellent. Manjunath, sir, thank you so much. Jaideep, now the main question that I really wanted to come to, which were the courses that you taken with Skillhouse, and what are the skills that you learned over there?
Like it is a full stack development, sir. They will go by like there will be steps, like first we will learn C sharp, like basic programming concept, like OOPS concept, then basic for loops and all. They will teach each and everything in the programming language. Then using that programming language, we will develop our own web APIs, like accessing the database, like these things. After that, they will teach JavaScript, which is needed for Angular. For Angular, TypeScript is used. For learning TypeScript, Java is required. JavaScript is required. Yes. Then they will teach the UI development with the help of the Angular. Then they will combine, like this is backend part, though we learned that backend part in the C sharp and web APIs. And they will help to connect those things. And that is full stack development there.
Excellent. Since we're talking about Skillhouse, how did learning at Skillhouse, how did that benefit you?
It's actually, its method of approaching the training the people is very different, sir.
Correct.
I said that the trainer itself are working professionals. They have their own method of teaching, and they have their own method of understanding. They will teach those things, sir, not like in the textbooks and all. Like they will not cover each and every step. They will go by their own sync, like after learning this we have to switch to this, so you will understand better. Like that way goes. So it is easy for the beginner also to start with this full stack development.
Excellent. Very nice. Jaideep, third year student, you're placed, more important that you're learning new stuff. What will be your advice to new students, and would you recommend Skillhouse to them?
Yes, sir. I definitely recommend, sir. Actually, my cousin only, he's asking how you got placed. I said this type of training is there, and I suggested him like that. Then he contacted Skillhouse, like with the help of their website, and from that he recommended his friend also, and my classmates also asking the same question. I said like this trainer is like they will teach like this, join this course. I recommended, sir, but there, and he's my cousin is he's currently
there at
Skillhouse, and he's in the batch 2, and
he's in the second batch. Very nice.
He said it is also going fine, and he will recommend his friends also.
which is good. Thank you, Jaideep. Jaideep, it was absolutely wonderful interviewing you. Thank you for being on our show.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you so much.